Alright, we are back. Back to the future, yes. I couldn't resist that one. I'm sorry, I apologize in advance. Playing episode 3, Citizen Brown. I guess it's not in advance, if I already made the joke. Boo, I know. I'm sorry. This is exactly the old kind of adventure game. There's no choices at all, really. Nothing carries over, because there's only one route. I remember enjoying the old Telltale stuff too. I really liked Sam and Max. I did get stuck on season 2 though. Even with a guide I couldn't get through. I don't know. I don't remember exactly why. I think there was something that required reaction time or something. Which we all know I don't have. I think it was a whack-a-mole game.
Duck!
Relax! We've got everything under control.
Alright, escape from the crashed time machine.
Don't worry, everybody. I'm okay. The billboard broke my fall.
What the hell?
Hey, could you give me a... Jennifer?
Was that Corpse Bride?
This is the dumbest design ever.
It is.
Jennifer, I need some help.
Martin? It is you. Is that a DeLorean?
Well, yeah, it's a DeLorean. What else would it be?
How the hell did it get into the billboard like that?
Never mind that. Just give me a hand, okay?
So who are you supposed to be? Luke or Bo?
This isn't funny, Jennifer. Can you help me down?
Why don't you just jump?
I'll break my neck.
And...
You got any rope you can toss me?
All I have is this rusty wrench thing I found in the dirt.
A tire iron.
That's not
I
a
think
wrench.
that'll do. Toss it here.
Oh, back off, Martin. This is my whatchamacallit. What do you give me for it?
May I please have the tire iron?
The tire who?
The big metal thing you're holding.
Oh, right. As soon as you offer up a decent trade.
Oh. All right, let me think this through.
Don't strain your brain, Geekzilla.
Jennifer! This is all I got.
Is there anything in it? Give it here. It smells like armpits and booze. Irving Kid Tannen, the gangster? Where the hell did you get
It's
this?
a long story. Can I just have the tire iron now?
Heads up!
Thanks. Oh, great. Now what?
Turn it?
Oops. Oh.
Can't tell if she looks more like Claudia Wells or Elizabeth Shue. None?
Well, your dorkness, my debt to society is paid. As for you, good luck with your car. Way to stick it to Big Brother. Just don't expect your sudden cry for attention to change anything between us, dig?
Doesn't change what? Look, Jennifer, I think there are some things we need to talk about. Hey, maybe you can give me a lift into town.
Oh, sure, Martin. Climb on in.
Hey, Jennifer,
I
wait!
told you, we're through, McFly. I'll never date such a square again.
My own girlfriend thinks I'm a square? Jesus, could this get any worse?
Yes, she could think you're a squire. I did it again. I made another bad joke. I'm getting good at this.
Doc, I could really use your help right about now.
Relax. We've got everything under control.
You were never bad at making terrible jokes. I guess. It's a talent. My only talent.
Check. Sibilance.
Who is this? Stop messing with the intercom.
Oh, hi. Can you buzz me in?
Visitors must check in at the North Gate.
Oh, North Gate? I'm not walking clear around Hill Valley. There's gotta be another way.
Tampering with the city gates is a level 1 offense, citizen. You have been docked 1 point by demerit. Don't forget your printout.
Demerit? There's the easy way and the hard way, and there's also the wrong way. There's the easy way and the hard way, and there's also the wrong way.
Oh. What did it say to interact with the battery?
Okay, good. This could be useful. Now think, Marty, think.
What? I still had the thing equipped, didn't I? Because the game's dumb. Of course.
12 volts. Wait, this is the car battery? Must have been installed in 2015 with the Mr. Fusion. Still has plenty of juice. Let's see here. Red to positive, black to negative. Whoa! Oof. Far out.
Bye.
Okay, Doc, let's see what kind of nightmare alternate timeline I've landed in this time.
Do we even have the notes if he never wrote them?
Okay, Marty. Nothing to be afraid of. It's just an alternate Hill Valley that's turned my girlfriend into a punk rock vandal. That doesn't mean it's full of post-apocalyptic biker gangs run by armies of Biff clones. Just take a deep breath and remember, we gotta find Doc.
Citizen Plus. That's if you eat too much.
It's so clean.
Good morning, citizen.
Good morning to you too, citizen.
What's going on here, Doc?
They're statues of Einstein.
Jeez, my Hill Valley never looked this good.
Watch where you're going, citizen.
Sorry. Mr. Parker,
That's Officer Parker to you, Martin. Now what's with the outfit? It's Thursday.
Yeah?
Polo shirt Thursday. You're out of uniform. That's a violation of Civic Ordinance 9EEE. And you're not wearing an ID, in direct violation of Ordinance WB 714. What are you up to, citizen?
Polo shirt.
Are you on the pot, citizen? Put your arms up. Spread your legs.
Hey, what are you doing?
Quiet. Hold still. Nothing. What's your deal today, McFly?
Can you tell me where I could find Doc, Citizen Brown?
Are you sure you're an honor student? Where do you think he is at this time of day?
At work?
That's right. Working at the courthouse.
Are you on the pot?
Heavy.
Maybe he is. How's it going, Arrogance?
I've got to finish my beat. Are you gonna make trouble for me today?
No.
No what?
No, sir.
That's right, citizen.
WB? How are you, Echo?
Oh, wait, citizen. Are you about to throw something away? Make sure you use the correct receptacle. Hill Valley takes pride in its diverse waste management system. What is the aluminum content of that can? Make sure it goes into the correct blue receptacle. Is that green, clear, or amber glass? It makes a difference. Remember that all consumable wrapping is tagged with a microchip to help us automatically police litter.
Of course it is. Another day in the life. Future... this isn't the future. It's an alternate past. Hello, Bieber. How are you? Coming down with the plague. You did say we needed a new plague the other day.
Oh, wait, citizen. Are you about to throw something away? Make sure you use the correct receptacle.
Wait, you
Hill
said
Valley
this.
takes pride in its diverse waste management system. What is the aluminum content of that can? Make sure it goes into the correct blue receptacle. Is that green, clear, or
they're
amber
different.
glass? It makes a difference. Remember that all consumable wrapping is tagged with a microchip to help us automatically police litter.
That's what's talking about you, now I can't unsee it. What did he say? The other side of the statue.
First Citizen Brown, the mind head of Hill Valley, a man of infinite wisdom and awe-inspiring imagination. Emmett Lathrop Brown had been raised by a family legacy steeped in law, but hadn't set his sights on his destiny until he single-handedly thwarted the nefarious gangster Irving Kid Tannen and his bootlegging syndicate. After this heroic event, immortalized by the grand statue on the courthouse lawn, First Citizen Brown devoted his life to civil and social engineering, using Hill Valley as a prototype for tomorrow's cities today.
Said you look like a young George Lucas. What? I don't think I've ever seen George Lucas young enough to not have gray on his beard and hair. Walk left past the Citizen Plus table. Are you gonna take that?
Look around yourself, breathe in the fresh air, enjoy the immaculate
Ah,
scenery and
I have.
architecture.
You're
You
right.
are standing among the denizens of the most sociologically advanced city in the world. Hill Valley, a perfect place to live. Let's take a moment to look up at the city's centerpiece, the courthouse, with its ornate clock tower. Look closely. Do you see a silhouette behind the clock? That's our beloved first citizen, Emmett L. Brown, toiling away on new ideas to make Hill Valley the city of tomorrow, today.
Yep, looks like him. Yeah, I can see it. Thanks for dragging Star Wars down this path. Well, better under Lucas than the shit it is right now. You know I like the prequels. I'm sorry. David sells his soul for a few $1 billion. Yeah, I would. Past the soup building, then left again past all the tables. You like the prequels too? My favorite? My favorite is A New Hope. Unless you mean of the prequels, then it's Revenge of the Sith. But I really hate The Last Jedi, so... And it killed Star Wars for me. I might watch The Mandalorian. I absolutely am not paying to watch Rise of Skywalker. Just like I did not go watch Solo at all, of course.
Remember to keep your name badge on at all times. Not only does it make every citizen seem like your neighbor and friend, it grants you passage at the 3 main city access points. Hill Valley is the country's first fully incorporated gated city. In 1966, Hill Valley petitioned for a special regional exemption from state legislation. Using a tax and property law loophole, the city of Hill Valley managed to consolidate itself into a gated community with special allowances for business and residential zoning. To date, we are the safest and most self-sustaining city in the United States.
Bet it's gonna be an awesome movie. There's only one good Star Wars movie from Disney. It's Rogue One. Can't wait to play it in Lego form. It's still going to be bad. There's no redeeming what The Last Jedi did. Hey Throw, how are you? Walk back past the soup building and cross the crosswalks to the north side of town. Everyone is a mod here. Well, usually when people aren't nice, I make them mods. In front of E. Brown Industries? What? David hates us, so he makes us do his dirty work. The only requirement to be a mod here is to love Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, Bambi is the exception.
I gotta talk to Doc. There's always the direct approach.
Shut up, Marty. Oh. I didn't see any E. Brown Industries. Ah, it's here.
E. Brown Industries, established in 1945, is the technological enterprise that makes Hill Valley what it is today. Whether it is electric cars running off the city power grid or motion-sensing fence deployment, the radical civil innovations under development at E. Brown Industries are changing the way cities operate. Efficient pedestrian travel, vigilant citizen monitoring, and space-age technologies that preserve the clean and modern appearance of the city. All these amazing advancements are not only making Hill Valley a wonder of the modern civilization, E. Brown Industries also exports its ideas and technology to cities around the world. One such city is Singapore, soon to be recognized as our international sister city.
Okay. Right. What is Outer Wilds? Outer Worlds is the one from the New Vegas developer, right? Obsidian.
You are standing in front of the Hill Valley Courthouse. The original courthouse was built in 1885, just 20 years after Hill Valley's incorporation into the state of California. Although the courthouse holds the seat of the local government, it also has been used as a shelter during the recovery period following the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Most of Hill Valley's community is a result of displaced San Franciscans planting roots after that dreadful disaster. In 1976, the downtown renovation project saw the first major additions made to the courthouse since its original construction. The courthouse was expanded with an additional 128 offices in the new flanking wings, and a new mayoral office added to the original clock tower space. Look closely, and you can still see some of the original courthouse's details preserved in the new international-inspired facade.
Is it the dog? I can see the resemblance between this Hill Valley and Singapore. You can? Singapore 1984? Walk right past Officer Parker.
The original clock tower was dedicated in 1885, with the motion first started at 8 p.m. on September 5th that same year. The clock tower was once struck by a bolt of lightning on November 12, 1955, damaging the clock motion beyond conventional repair. During the downtown renovation project of 1976, the damaged clock was dismantled and a new modern clock was installed as the window to the mayoral office. Look up. You just might catch a silhouette pacing behind the glass. That's First Citizen Brown, pondering how to make your future better.
Pretty strict over there. Ah, nice. In Singapore, drug laws are usually enforced. Chewing gum is banned. Just chewing gum? Nice. Not nice at all. Look left, best bin, interact with buzzer.
Hill Valley Courthouse. How may I help you, citizen?
I need to see Doc, or Citizen Brown.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but...
Then I'm afraid you'll have to wait your turn. Citizen Brown's a very busy man.
That voice sounds familiar.
Playing Final Fantasy 15 should be enforced too. Not playing that masterpiece is a crime. It's true.
Biff?
And then Pocket Edition, of course.
Doc? Doc, wait! I need to talk to you.
Always. Always Pocket Edition.
Hill Valley Courthouse? How may I...
Look, I really need to see Citizen Brown. It's an emergency.
Are you on fire?
Of course not.
Are you bleeding profusely on the pavement?
No, but it's a...
Then it's no emergency that couldn't wait for a scheduled appointment. Good day. Stop pressing my button.
Hey, let me in! Edna!
There. Now you've ruined it for everyone.
Please, just give me 5 minutes with Citizen Brown.
No appointment, no entry, nobody, no how.
Not like it takes long to beat. It actually takes quite a bit of time if you do everything. What about the Portuguese healthcare? The appointment. Guard check.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I'm just standing here.
Loitering, huh?
What is this?
It's a demerit. No loitering. So get a move on, citizen.
You gotta be kidding.
Walk into the center of town square to the left of the statue.
Biff?
Hey, you're George and Lorraine's youngest. Martin, right?
What? You don't know me?
Only by reputation. Brown Cadet of the Month, 3 months running. Impressive. Are you interested in the Citizen Plus program?
Listen, Biff, that car I saw you get out of, was that Doc Brown in there with you?
Ha! Doc. Yeah, that should be his new nickname. But yeah, that was Citizen Brown. What an inspirational guy.
How'd you get FaceTime with him? He seems so busy.
Oh, you got that right, Martin. Citizen Brown's a busy guy. But fortunately, or unfortunately, I'm a special case. See, Martin, I used to be a real bad apple. A real butthead.
What do you mean, a bad apple?
What can I say, Martin? I was always getting into trouble. Too much trouble. What with the booze, the partying, the women. Even my dogs were a pack of trouble. Pack, get it?
Yeah. What does this have to do with Citizen Brown?
Well, after getting in so much trouble, the authorities, they took me in to see Citizen Brown and gave me an ultimatum. Citizen Plus or bust.
So, about all the bad things you used to do.
Gosh, Martin, I really don't like dredging up the past, but all right, if it'll help you make a decision about Citizen Plus.
You said something about booze?
Beer, rum, whiskey, wine coolers, you name it, I drank it. Not only did I drink it, I smuggled it into Hill Valley, too.
Chip off the old block, huh?
Used to be I'd knock your block off for a comment like that, but yeah, I guess I was following in Pop's crummy footsteps.
Why'd your dogs get you in trouble? You weren't running dog fights, were you?
No, nothing that bad. I just used to have a lot of dogs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, other than them keeping the neighbors up all night, lunging at old people, and eating all the squirrels in the park. In fact, I'm ashamed to say it was my out-of-control dogs that were directly responsible for the banning of dogs throughout Hill Valley.
You don't sound very ashamed.
But
Oh, I am. Very, very ashamed.
there's statues of dogs next to the clock tower, but they banned all dogs? Yeah. Feels Blizzard, man.
What kind of trouble did you get into with women? They weren't hookers?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It's just that I wasn't always discreet about my affections.
What?
Public displays of affection, Martin. You know, necking and such.
That's illegal?
Necking?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, what a dirty, dirty man.
Yeah, let's change the subject.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't like talking about my old nasty self.
Do you think I could get to see Citizen Brown if I did all the bad stuff you used to do?
Yeah, I guess, but why would you want to act like that?
See you later, Biff.
Bye, Martin.
Are those shotgun shells?
What's Jen up to now?
I deleted my Blizzard account after the Blizzard post Friday night. Thousands of hours of StarCraft 1 and 2 gone forever. That sucks, but I guess if it didn't if it didn't hurt, it wouldn't be a protest, right? If it didn't mean anything. You mean the ones they did speaking about our country? Or the ones they did for the Western public? It is an ammo box. Huh. Thanks, Resident Evil. Huh? So I want to go to the back alley, but exit the back alley? Sure. Whatever.
Look out, son!
Mom?
Mom, you suck at driving. Where the hell is she?
Mom? Mom!
But are you happy?
Happiness is overrated, Lorraine. I'm content.
Well, I'll think about it.
Mom?
Hi there, Martin. I saw you as I was driving in. Did you hear me honking?
Mom, that can't be you.
Martin, are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that you're so gray.
Well, isn't that an uplifting way to greet your mother?
Sorry, I just don't...
I guess you're right, though. I am going a little gray. No thanks to your father.
Hmm? I want to delete my Blizzard account too. Why didn't you? The one that sounded like they used Google Translate to English from Chinese by the president of Blizzard? I think the worst one they did was the one they made for the Chinese audience. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about.
What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets ya. Don't forget to pick me up this evening.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I've seen news covering this. I didn't actually read it. I saw Young cover it. Why do you say it sounds like they used Google Translate? Yeah. You do know the one I meant, right? Because there is some really weird wording in that post that sounds non-native. Ah, okay. Ah, right. Right, they deactivated the ability to just deactivate your account, delete your account like right away because a lot of people were doing it. I remember that. But yeah, I because I don't play Blizzard games, haven't been keeping up. I don't have an account, but I have been watching Young Yes coverage on it. It's weird. They were put in a delicate position now. They canceled that Overwatch event, right? And I'm very surprised that I think it was Epic said they would never do this. Now, if someone says something that's gonna put them on the spot, I would love to see that tested, to be honest. Canceling that Overwatch event made way more news than if they had just kept it. I mean, maybe? Because you don't, I mean, there were demonstrations planned for that event, right?
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
Shh. What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom. Ah! Dad.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
Good morning, Miss Brown. Please address me as Mrs. Citizen Brown. I'm sorry, Mrs.
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
I think many people outside of Switch people and the super informed gamer remember that such an event existed. Ah, you're right. The demonstrations are for BlizzCon. That's coming up, right? And I was mixing those up. You're totally right. Yeah, all the demonstrations are for BlizzCon. When is that? For BlizzCon. Not Blitz. I don't know. I don't know the name. Early November? Okay. 1 to 3. Yeah, that's half a month away. Okay. Yeah, I think the demonstrations are planned for BlizzCon.
Come on, Dad. I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because... a certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl? You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
You know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Really glad after getting such a lackluster Area 51, we're finally getting the IRL raid that was promised. Yes. Weren't we going to raid the Vatican next? I don't know. Yakuza Dead Souls at $5? You know you want it, Bambi.
Interesting. What do you mean, interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
I know you stream it. I will wait for that. I will. You know I will. How did you forget it exists? We talked about it like 4 days ago.
Mom isn't a...
Shh. I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk. Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son, supervising. Oh!
Is that what you were trying to hide from me when I showed up?
This is, I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
It's porn?
Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
You're kidding.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But...
What?
Confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning. Shh, Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my herring.
Well, you get the idea.
Sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Protest Citizen Brown, revolution of our times. Where's the car? Ah. By the way, are those Blizzard games playable on Steam without a Blizzard account, or are you locked out of them forever? Or do you have like a... It's not DMC. I don't think they're on Steam. A DRM free version. DMC is Devil May Cry.
Mom? Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space
You
here.
told me to speak to her.
Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine.
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you.
Can get them back.
Trouble we can get into.
Shut up, game. Can get them back if you activate your account again, a 5-year period. Got an old flash drive with a copy of StarCraft Brood War on it. It's got no multiplayer option outside of LAN. Okay. I would think that there were like DRM free versions of like at least StarCraft 1 and Diablo 1 and 2. Maybe on GOG.
If you're drinking again.
George, I wouldn't be so on edge if you weren't suffocating me all the time.
What happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Yes.
Will you activate the account again when GOG Galaxy 2 comes out? What is that?
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin.
Was that a flask, Mom?
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and...
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
The ultimate game launcher, all your games consolidated into one convenient place.
Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
It's an closed beta. It's the game launcher that can boot games from Epic, Steam, Ubisoft, Blizzard, etc. Don't even need to open the proper launchers. And there will be achievements with rewards. Achievements for the launcher? So, there's like achievements for games from launchers with no achievements? Like if you have Fortnite on the Epic launcher? It sounds crazy. It sounds completely crazy. Some games want to have them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, imagine this launcher runs all the trash on Steam. It can read all those Steam trash games. There's so much trash on Steam. Welcome to the courthouse. I think it was Jim Sterling that keeps saying that every year Steam gets as much as all the previous years combined, something like that. Every PlayStation, Xbox games that are on PC have the same achievements as PSN trophies. Those will go to GOG too. Okay. That is interesting. I mean, GOG is already so consumer friendly. I bet that's gonna go very well with people. Probably going to be very popular. Metro Exodus, for example, has no trophies on Epic, but there's PS trophies. Those trophies will be on GOG. Okay. So they're going to just transition the list. Yeah, that saves some work.
This was too hard to come by to just throw it away.
Huh? Oh.
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Here goes nothing.
There better be apple juice in this.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me. I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker, what seems to be the problem here?
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that booze?
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah, he played that attitude on me as well.
Could we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already?
No! Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure, ma'am. Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
That's what I'm trying to do. CD Projekt Red is insane. They even dominate on the launcher department. Yeah. And that's such a different way to go about fighting this launcher war. I'm interested to see what's going to come out of that. I know I don't play games on PC, but I do enjoy the industry stuff. Surprised the other launchers companies agree to it. Is this... Oh no, they're sucking face. So they needed authorization from all the other launchers? That sounds like something they wouldn't give.
Free soy dog samples. Take one. I guess they ran out.
Soy dog? That sucks. Probably.
Okay. Welcome to Soupmo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off.
I would guess so, since you can import friends list and save files. You can import save files. That is crazy. That is completely crazy. Yeah. How? I don't understand why you would agree to this though. Because it cuts your thing off, right? I mean, you still need to have an account with the other people, so I guess it doesn't really hurt them. But it is crazy. That's why we're saying it's insane. Yeah, it's completely insane. I mean, that's exactly what... How many launchers are there, like, right now? It's Epic, Steam, Uplay, right? There's EA, Windows Store, I guess. What else? There is no GOG launcher, or is there? Because all the games have no DRM.
Where are the free samples?
Here, I keep them behind the counter.
There is a GOG launcher, GOG Galaxy 1.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
Makes sense.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
If there's a Galaxy 2, there should be a Galaxy 1 out there. Don't require it to use it though? Okay. You're not required to use it, that's what you mean? Never mind.
See ya. Smell you later.
Bethesda? There's the Bethesda launcher? Origin is EA, right. Blizzard Net. Right, there was a Blizzard thing. Does Blizzard Net have all the Activision stuff, or is it just Blizzard? Since Fallout 76. Well, how many games does it have?
Hey! There's that mangy... Go get him, McFly!
Was that Einstein? How is he still alive? All of them? Everyone just plays them on Steam? No shit. By the way, have any of you played Vampire the Masquerade? Do you know if I can play it with a controller? And is it worth going back to? Is it worth playing today?
Pinheads, huh? Figures? Give me that.
You can play anything with a controller if you try hard enough. I couldn't play Witcher 1 with a controller. I was going to. I couldn't get it to work. Although I am not computer knowledgeable. But now I'm like halfway through watching Witcher 1, and I'm kind of glad I didn't get it to work. It doesn't seem like it's fun to play. But not even the menu worked with the controller. Nothing. Just couldn't get it to work at all. Good call on just watching it. It's really rough. Yeah, I'll just play 2 and 3. Interact with Plank. That was a box, not
He's
a
gotta
plank.
be hiding in here somewhere.
You have to start mapping things onto the controller. It's super jank, but possible. But how would you map it? With what?
Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are. Not a sign of him.
You have to third party it? Okay, okay. Yeah, that's certainly not... I would need to care, like, so much to have to do something like that. What about Vampire the Masquerade? Did any of you play it? Fridge.
It would look better blue.
Why?
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
I get it. He's gonna run on it and leave footprints for me.
Now we're in business. I outsmarted you, didn't I? Oh, don't be like that, Einie. Look, Einie, I've got a treat for you. Attaboy, now hold still. See, I'm not such a bad guy, right?
The ugliest dog in the world.
Oh, okay. I guess I've won you over. I wish they were all this easy. Huh? What is it, boy?
around! Shit! Play dead!
Officer Parker, subdue that beast at once!
Einstein, sit!
Einstein? Oh, if he bites me, you'll be in a world of trouble, citizen. Wait, I know that creature. Officer Parker, that's the stray that keeps escaping the kennel. I thought he was muzzled.
I took the muzzle off.
You what?
That's right, he's my dog now.
Citizen, you are in violation of Statute 357K.
Parker, demerit this hooligan at once. I'll return this creature to the kennel.
Yes, ma'am.
Filthy, wretched beasts.
Don't worry, Einie. Once I fix all this, you'll be back with Doc and romping through time.
Now stay out of trouble, unless you want a visit from Citizen Brown.
I'm waiting for it.
Having fun, kid?
Ah, who said that?
Attempting to destroy public landmarks is a violation of C-64.
I wasn't trying to destroy it.
Take your demerit. What's the problem, citizen?
Oops, wrong number.
What's the problem, citizen?
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine now, thank you. How are you?
What's the problem, citizen?
Yeah, I'll have a double animal style with fries and a diet.
That's it. It's called an emergency intercom for a reason. I'm wrapping you for an SCR 300. Take your demerit printout before you go.
Speaking of Star Wars.
I don't want to annoy whoever's on the other end of that thing.
Did I get the demerit?
Oh, they look like parking tickets. Do I gotta pay a fine or something? I don't want to annoy whoever's on the other end of that thing.
Okay, I guess I did. I didn't see him pick it up.
Jennifer! Jen!
You got a problem?
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
Great. That's dreamy.
So you got yourself a new guitar player.
What can I say? I'm a girl who appreciates a hot lick.
Yeah, I remember.
Loot.
Come on, Jennifer. Nobody in town plays guitar like me.
I'm talking electric guitar, Martin. I'm gonna be honest, the ukulele has to go.
I can outplay your loser boyfriend any day of the week.
You're that desperate to get to first base.
Did you say first or fourth?
I'd give you 2.5. But first you gotta prove you've got better fingers than Leech. You ready to throw down?
I was born ready.
You got a guitar?
Never leave home without it.
Hold on.
This conversation is very lewd.
Anytime.
Hold it, we got company.
McFly, what's that was doing here?
He says he can outplay you. I told him, there's no one in Hill Valley better than you. You wanna go prove it?
The Ring of Rock?
Don't crush him too bad. Just teach him a lesson.
Oh my god. No, Let me pause. How's it going, fish? Take you for the raid? Hello, Jugish. How are you? It's huge. How are you? How are you? How is Blair Witch? Your dad gonna hit the sack? Okay, have a good night, Jugish. Thank you for raiding. And hello, Dova King, how are you? Could have been better? Why? Did you not like the game, or was it too scary? Or too hard, I guess. Told them to spam. Final Fantasy 15 is the worst game ever. They declined because it's the game of the millennium. Wise dudes. Wow, very wise. Not scary at heart, just dull in a lot of parts. Still wasn't bad. Yeah. Have you played Outlast? Bought this game still a long time ago. The physical edition. I still haven't played it. Like 7 years ago. Yeah, I'm playing the disc version too. Outlast 1 and DLC. You should try 2. Maybe that's better. Less boring. Hop. Get fucked.
Martin McFly. That was totally awesome.
What can I say? Some guys got it and some guys don't.
You broke my headstock.
I think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Wait, I got a better idea. What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she? Oh.
That black screen was very suggestive. Well.
Hooliganism! Delinquency! Officer Parker! I just caught these two degenerates violating statute number...
Jennifer?
Daddy!
476D!
Open mouths?
And tongues!
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use words like that in this town.
Like
I'll
hormones?
deal with you later, young lady. We're gonna have to have a long talk about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, come on.
Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward
Yes,
daughter.
ma'am. And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Now keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick wall.
McFly!
Hey, Jennifer. Are you still angry with me?
Angry? Nah. The threat of being Citizen Plus was worth it just to see my dad's veins go all purple like that.
Great, because I gotta go.
Jeez, Martin, what's gotten into you? Booze, dogs, necking in public? It's like you're a different guy today. A way cooler guy.
I know this is gonna be hard to believe, but I'm the same guy I've always been. It's everyone else who's messed up. And stop calling me Martin, it's Marty.
Wow, Marty. What's next on the agenda? Knocking over banks?
Maybe. What's a guy gotta do to
How
get in
about
trouble
knocking
around
over
here?
boots?
I think you're about to find out.
You, citizen.
Get out of here, Jen.
Not a problem.
Are you Martin Seamus McFly?
Yes?
We have a warrant for your detention.
Detention?
You've accrued over 15,000 demerits in the past 24 hours.
Cool.
Is it? Young Mr. McFly is being branded as a criminal of weak moral character. Cool.
I'm not weak.
But you are in a heap of trouble.
Trouble?
Oh my, yes. But don't worry, we're here to take care of you.
Like your Citizen Plus program took care of Biff?
Perhaps. The program is in need of new volunteers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, let's see what Citizen Brown has to say about your particular strain of antisocial behavior.
You're taking me to Citizen Brown?
Immediately.
Did you slap your forehead too hard?
It's about time.
I always knew your goody two-shoes A+ student act was too good to be true.
Being friends with David is like being friends with a bad meme. Why does Citizen Brown have two clock ends coming out of his belly button?
Come in, citizen. Martin McFly, age 18, resident of Sector L, Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Junior Brown Brigade, recipient of a full-ride scholarship to Strickland College, winner of the Courthouse Challenge to Portman Award, 0 demerits until this morning. The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is... what happened to you?
You gotta believe me, Doc. I only did it to get your attention.
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder. That's a hopeful sign, Martin. Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization. Shall we begin with a few questions to establish a baseline?
Forget questions. You're the one who needs to turn around.
Explain.
League of Legends creators are making an animated series, card game, fighting game, and shooter. What about that Far Cry and Watch Dogs cartoon for kids? Why? How? Oh, what? Helms streams Fortnite using a green screen so it appears he has immersed himself into the game. Yes, that seems like something only a hooligan would do. That is great. Hey, what's my opinion on the current state of Star Wars? It sucks. I think this is the same site that called Colin sexist, joke racist. Well, enough said.
Yes, what you've turned into, it's all wrong. You're supposed to be a scientist, an inventor. You created the flux capacitor, and we went on all these crazy adventures in time, and your hair, you don't look good, Doc.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes!
You went to all this trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes!
A cry for help, as it were.
Yes! No, wait.
Tell me, Marty, is your mother on the sauce again?
Not where I come from. When I left here, both my parents were happy and well-adjusted. Okay, they didn't start out that way, but that's where your time machine comes in.
Time machine?
Yeah, Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Why?
Well, just for the hell of it, I guess. Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean, dispersal, I don't know. It was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing. It's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Doc Brown. You gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine is a very impractical and dangerous invention.
Voice acting is very well done. Sounds like the characters. Well, Doc is portrayed by Christopher Lloyd, and the other guy, he just sounds perfectly like. Well, the actor who plays Marty. Michael J. Fox. Thank you, Cyan. And Shonen. Yeah, there's this documentary in the game. Well, it's very tiny. But they're like, oh, we didn't know who to cast, and this person that just knew we were making a Back to the Future. He read in the news that we were making a Back to the Future video game, and he knew that he sounded like Marty, and he was a fan. So we just sent a tape in to apply for the job, and they were like, "Oh, we gotta hire this person." It wasn't a trained voice actor or anything. Right. I don't know what he asked, but it says I can choose whatever I want on this conversation.
Yes, I mean, no. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things, but first, it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad. It was only thanks to your time machine that they ever became successful and happy.
So they're happy.
But they're not, because you summoned me back in time, and somehow your timeline got messed up, and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Michael Corleone.
Incredible. This case is more serious than I'd imagined. The boy has fabricated an alternate reality.
I love so much that you can pick the name Michael Corleone.
No, this is the alternate reality. My reality is the real reality.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
Yeah, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking. Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
Alright, fish tank.
Hey, this is your fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
An impressively detailed illusion. Keep talking.
So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course
You
not.
look like a
He died
shadow?
before you were born. He was my biggest supporter. After my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
Bizarre fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
You gonna hit the sack. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Have a good night, baby. Thank you for hanging out. Photo of Einstein? Where is that?
Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog. Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me, but you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
Stop trying to confuse me! My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology.
Have a good night,
to shape a
too,
more
fish.
efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look it up.
You know better, right? Emmett?
Wrong.
And thank you for the
See
raid
this
again.
picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th, 1931. The day I single-handedly captured Kit Tannen, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not, incidentally, the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
What's my favorite Back to the Future movie? The first one. I am usually love the first ones the most. The only exception would be Aliens and Terminator, I guess. I do like Terminator 2 and Aliens more than the originals. Salvation is easily the best Terminator? Yeah, of course. Hey, it's not the worst! But yeah, I like New Hope, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Fellowship of the Ring. I always pick the first one. Ghostbusters. 3 or Genesis. I think both of them are worse than Salvation. You think 3 or Genesis are better than Matrix 1? Of course, yes. But that's... everyone agrees there. Forgot Genesis existed. I do think 3 and Genesis are worse than Salvation. Less Jedi, easily best Star Wars. Salvation is kind of generic. Kinda? But there's one thing I liked in Salvation, which is at least they changed the crux of it. Like, it's no longer, hey, another Terminator came back in time, and it's after these people again. I actually was lucky enough to not watch the trailers for Salvation. I watched the trailer for some reason much later and realized that it gave away Sam Worthington's character. You hate him as an actor? There's a reason why he isn't cast in movies anymore? Yeah, it's because he's doing Avatar 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Movie trailer spoils everything? Yeah, but in this case, it's like it's a very big reveal, and that spoils it. But yeah, movie trailers. I think trailers in general, if you know you're gonna watch, you should avoid it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Are you? I know you were joking though. Okay, thank you. Should I have kept going to make the joke even clearer? Terminator Genesis spoils everything. It does? I didn't watch the trailer for that one either, I think. I don't think Disney's gonna make it. Are they going to refute James Cameron and sequels to the most profitable movie ever until last year? I doubt it. And Avatar is family friendly. It's something that you can head to Disney stuff. You can make is it Jada Pinkett Smith? Or is it Zoe Saldana? It's Zoe, isn't it? Can make her a Disney princess? Photo.
Could that be? I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
It is me. And you. But how? Michael? It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got 2 great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Not Edna?
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley? You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a break. You don't really believe...
My citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they're afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc.
Kindly address me as Your Honor. We've worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
Yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof.
He saw me in the picture. What else does he want? I do wonder what the other Avatar movies are going to be about. Because Avatar...
Wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Death!
Pop out the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Avatar is
take it easy.
derivative in
Guess I blacked out
in
for a
plot.
minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Fell nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
The first one is about resources. One of them has to be about borders. There's a lot of movies that are derivative. Doesn't make them bad, but Avatar is kind of bad. I mean, yes, it's true. Maybe building a wall, wow. I mean, Avatar is Dances with Wolves, The Last of the Mohicans, Pocahontas, The Last Samurai. It's all of it. But all of these are better than Avatar as movies. You're wrong, thanks. We'll build a wall and we'll make the Na'vi pay for it. Wow. I'm just wondering. I'm very curious at how Pandora goes from Avatar to Borderlands. At some point, there has to be some terraforming involved. So we know who's stuck building the wall. Cyan. He is blue. You can see in his name. Is Cyan a Na'vi? I asked, but I realized that it is Zoe Saldana. She has been blue and green. Maury, do you remember the name of the species? Thro is a big Avatar fan. He loves airbending.
Dad, that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlys never use aluminum bats. Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what? Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
Right.
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes! What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
Tape case?
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just...
empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
Who stands to lose if those tapes get out?
Everybody who's badmouthed Citizen Brown when they didn't know a camera was on them. But that's half the people in town.
No, I'm guessing this was a lone agent.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up. I can at least call the cops.
Don't you dare! I don't want the authorities to know anything about those tapes. Not yet, anyway.
There's gotta be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is... I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is when I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
Select any of my demerits. Let's show him all of them.
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but...
It was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh! You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right. For you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes, to prove my point.
Oh, no. No.
Dad!
This scheme of yours, maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
But... do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, you know, way back when?
Yes, he did. Where'd you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course. Gotta cover all bases. And help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
It says to keep this printout for my records. It says to keep this printout for my records.
Would switch on bottom left screen. What?
It says to keep this printout for my records. I'm not sure Dad would approve of me getting demerits.
Ah, the game is being stupid again. Did not unequip the item after I used it. No, that's the wrong VCR, shit.
There, that looks like us. So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Oh, it's Biff!
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a kitten. Huh?
Such a light tap.
I can't understand it. It's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
It's his digital watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore? X11.
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine!
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say, too. I was attacked and
It's always
robbed.
about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh, no, you have to go and beat me to the punch.
That's right. You two sort things out. I've got some business to attend to.
Yeah, fuck them. Gonna be blinked out of existence anyway.
Biff! Whoa, settle down there, fella.
You beat up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
Oh, no, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Mark?
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Now, let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's. Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
But I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff. Oh. See?
What'd you do with my dad's secret videotape?
Secret videotape?
You know, the one that shows how people are fed up with all these screwy rules and laws.
You lost me, Martin. That tape sounds dangerous. It should probably be dumped in the recycling bin.
So you really don't know anything about my dad's secret tape?
Oh, no. I'd never walk around with subversive material like that.
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished feeding some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Edna?
Yeah, she wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? Yeah, I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking. See?
David? Thank you for the bit, side. Hour up. Oh, I needed to interact with mode first.
Biff? Okay, that's weird. Where's my dad's tape? The decycling bin? Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Hey, Mr. Tannen. What's up? Is that McFly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there! Hey!
Whoa! Holy smokes! What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the decycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
That information is above my pay grade.
Hope it's not a trash compactor.
In a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
Oh, I hadn't saved yet? Wow. Living that risky life, huh?
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Well, here goes nothing.
Gosh, ma'am, did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the decycling bin?
Did I do all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
No, really, I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch, and then I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly? Oof. McFly.
Strickland.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Give me the tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Stop! Stop! Oh no. Isn't that the license plate to your car?
Sheila?
Tannen, focus.
Beer?
Hey, look over there. It's beer.
Beer? What's going on?
Biff Howard Tannen, obey your programming. You see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel. So much vice and disorder. And to think, Emmett actually wanted to shut down the X-11 initiative.
Porn.
Look, girly mags.
Boobies. Where am I?
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices. Look at all these unhappy faces.
Biff, aren't those your favorite cigars?
Cubans?
Tannen, listen to me.
Babes. Booze. What the? Oh, Mommy!
Tannen, get up, you useless slacker!
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tapes so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
What? Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly. Especially when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No.
Edna!
Doc?
Emmett, what are you doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tanner.
Doc, you gotta stop her.
Silence!
Okay.
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough! We will not have this discussion here.
But...
Go home and wait for me.
Fine.
Doc.
Father, what have I done?
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up. Okay, a lot messed up, but you were just trying to help people.
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father?
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited, principled, compassionate. When did I lose her? Ah, enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
What?
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look, you can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened. Everyone could be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, you once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
There's a lot of empty pages.
The only one you need is right here.
Martin, this can work. It'll take time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world. Ha ha!
Doc?
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
We bring Einie along.
The dog, yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix. Woohoo!
Well. I still don't know how this makes sense. In the there's only one timeline kind of time travel. Because if we're rewriting things, he never wrote the book, so there would never be a time machine, so things would never change. So we would have actually just created a paradox that would have blown the space-time continuum, right? Isn't that how it works in Back to the Future?
I wonder how many times Biff's parked under manure in this timeline.
Many times.
Wild gunman. Nice to see that some things haven't changed in this messed up world. Beer. Maybe I could... Nah, Doc will need me clear-headed to build his new time machine. X-ray specs, joy buzzers, trick gum. Classic. Why would anyone ban these? I don't smoke, and I should really go get Einstein. In another timeline, all these pinball parts would probably be in Libya by now.
What? Why? I didn't get that joke.
Whoa. Nice boards. I should pick one up after I free Einstein. Beatles, Stones, Phil Collins, Edna took all the good stuff. Hey, maybe I'll grab a couple for the road after I get Einstein. BB guns. They'll shoot your eye out, Marty.
All right. Let's save them.
Don't worry, boy. I'll get you out of here in no time. What is it, Einie?
McFly!
Hey, Biff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time, you know?
So you remember...
that witch making me do stuff? Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do. No one.
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it.
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny to make me jump down a hole.
Ah. I hope I don't run out of rock. Down, Biff. Stay. All right.
McFly!
Oh, crap.
All right, McFly. Time to race the music.
Bass. It's Face the Music, idiot. Get him, Heine!
Is that supposed to scare me or something?
Heine, sick him!
Whoa!
Place your bets.
What the
Twice.
Let's get out of here, Heine. Sorry I took so long. Biff came around and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old ruler.
Martin McFly.
Edna?
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Oh, Doc. My husband is in a better place.
Better place? What have you done to him?
Relax, Martin. We've got everything under control.
No! Doc! Here's the real story. I'm a Marty McFly from an alternate timeline.
Edna, why?
Because you're weak, Emmett.
What can I say? She's my muse.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
You gotta believe me, Jennifer. This whole town's gone crazy, and Citizen Brown and I are the only ones who can fix it.
There is no future for us.
Alright, that's another episode done. Arrow airs tonight. Yeah, Throw is obviously watching it. Think he's gonna miss an episode? A single second of it? I'm actually worried for Throw. Because I don't know what he's gonna do when Arrow is over. I don't know how he's gonna deal with like it's kind of like a part of him that's gonna be missing. I had no idea, and now my world has shattered. Batwoman just started. Yes. That must be so good. I hear the ratings were amazingly bad. Makes Titans look like a top-tier show. But you said Titans was pretty nice, right? I'm going to watch all these shows until... Well, not Batwoman. I'm going to watch these shows until the crossover, then I'm gonna stop watching them forever. Still pretty cringeworthy. I don't doubt it. Same. I thought you didn't watch the other ones. Like Legends and Flash. Rip my chocolate. Have to watch Arrow now? Legends is the only good one. It's not good. Sorry. Life was good until 5 minutes ago. Well, the good news is we don't have time for episode 4, so I think I'm gonna stop the stream now. And we're doing episode 4 and 5 tomorrow. In comparison? Well, yeah, I guess. I guess solid shit is better than wet shit. It leaves less of a stain. Sure. I mean, easier to clean. Exactly. Yeah. But it's still shit. It still smells like shit. But I assume Titans is much better than Legends? Yeah? Because I actually was thinking of giving Titans a chance. But there's a lot of stuff that's going to start. Mandalorian, I wanna give that a shot. And then see what's next. I wanted to try Cloak and Dagger. Only Titans and Doom Patrol. Both of those are better than Legends, yeah? Because if not, I'm not even going to give them a shot. Does Titans have Deathstroke? I saw the guy they cast as Superboy, and I was like, that doesn't look like what I expected Superboy to look at all. Face-wise, I don't know. It looked very bland. Generic white guy. Yeah, but it looked really, really generic. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should see him in action. It was just a photo, but I mean, Brandon Routh, for example, he's a white guy. He's a generic white guy, but he's he's likable. You look at him and you want to like him, I think. It was revealed after aired Friday. Was alright, I guess. Tortured Soul, whatnot. Okay. But yeah, you think Titans and Doom Patrol are better than Legends? Yeah? No? Maybe? Thing is, still drama feeling and everything. Yeah, I mean, it's because you're stretching things out. At least not to 24 episodes, right? You got to learn from CW. They're still following the formula at the end of the day. Yeah, but I don't actually know this, but I assume it's not 24 episodes. It's not a full season, right? So that's still better than having to stretch it out. I mean, Flash especially feels like such a stretch, like so little story. Like, we gotta fill this in with the villain of the week type shit. Which is just uninteresting. Can't say I'd recommend anything, to be honest. That being said, you made it this far with the worst shows. Yeah, I know. I do need stuff to watch when I'm editing, so I will always look at that crap when I'm done with the crap that I watch while I'm editing. Because I certainly don't want to watch the good stuff, not watch the good stuff while editing, because I can't pay attention to it. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, no time for episode 4, so we'll do episode 4 and 5 tomorrow, and we'll be done with this game. Please define good stuff. The good stuff I want to watch: Vikings, Sons of Anarchy, Westworld. Stranger Things? Stop Vikings after season 1? Why? No! Doesn't get bad fast, but it gets bad. Okay. Well, if it gets bad, I'll just transition it to editing stuff. Right? It can transition, it's fine. Everything can transition. No show is safe. I mean, I appreciate it. Less time to spend on stuff that I actually have to pay attention to. Yeah, anyway. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow for episodes 4 and 5 of this this season that is not a full season, but still has some filler in it, because it's Telltale, and there's always filler. Thank you for hanging out, and good night.